Welcome back to lesson 6.2, volumes of prisms and cylinders. Our essential question is, how are the volume formulas for cylinders, pyramids, cones, and spheres related to the volume formula of a prism? So let's go ahead and get started. The formula for volume of a prism and cylinder is volume equals capital B times H. And that capital B is area of the base, and H is the height. So I don't want you to just say V equals base times height, because that's not true. V equals area of the base times the height. For example, in this first one, the area of the base, that is like a square or a rectangle, right? This base is a triangle, so you find the area of the triangle. And this base is a circle, so you find the area of the circle. So area of the base times the height. Let's do example 1 together. Find the volume of the rectangular prism. Volume equals area of the base times the height. So this base is a rectangle. Well, the formula for a rectangle area is base times height. We're going to do it by the height of the entire prism. So volume equals the base is 15, the height of the base is 5, and the height of the entire prism is 3. Okay, so 15 times 5 times 3, you just plug that right into your calculator, you have 75 times 3, volume equals 225 centimeters cubed. And because we're dealing with three-dimensional figures, when we're finding volume, 3 dimensions, we are cubing our dimensions. So base, area of the base, times the height. The area of the base was 15 times 5. The height of the solid was 3 centimeters. And that's it. Number 2 we'll do in class. Let's do number 3. Find the volume of the triangular prism to the nearest 10. Volume equals area of the base times the height. Now this is a triangular prism, which means its base is a triangle. It might not be sitting on the base, but the base is still a triangle. So the formula for area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So for area of the base, I'm going to write in base times height divided by 2, and we're going to multiply it by the height of the entire prism. Volume equals the base of the triangle is 22. The height of the triangle is 7. Divided by 2, and the height of the entire prism from one base to the other is 25. So you're going to plug all of this into your calculator and simply solve. Okay? I know that 22 times 7 divided by 2 is 77 times 25, and then 77 times 25 is 1925 meters squared. Okay, 1925 meters, I'm not squared, cubed. There we go, meters cubed. We're talking about volume. Example 4a. This solid is a cylinder. We're going to find the volume of the cylinder in terms of pi. Again, volume equals area of the base times the height. Well, this base is a circle. The formula for area of a circle is pi r squared. So instead of area of the base, I'm going to write in pi r squared times the height. Volume equals pi, the radius, 2 millimeters, times the height of the entire cylinder from base to base is 10. So volume equals 4 pi times 10. Volume equals 40 pi. And 40 pi millimeters squared. 40 pi millimeters squared. Okay. We will do letter B together in class. So I'll turn it over to the back side. We're going to do 5 and 6 as well in class. So let's move on to oblique solids. Oblique solids are slanted solids. the height should always be perpendicular to the base. If it's the actual height, it will be, sorry, I know it's kind of small. If it's the actual height, it will be perpendicular to the base. So this, that's not the height. This is not the height. It's not perpendicular, it's slanted, okay? So with oblique solids, the height is perpendicular to the base. It will be a straight line, often outside of the solid itself. Cavalier's principle says, if two solids have the same height and the same cross-sectional area at every level, then the two solids have the same volume. So they may look different, but if they have the same height and the same area, every time we do the area of the cross-section, that means they have the same volume. Example 7, we're going to do together. Find the volume of the oblique cylinder. So volume equals area of the base times height. The base is a circle, so volume equals pi r squared times height. Volume equals pi. The radius is 12. The height is 45. Okay, they didn't give us this line, but if they would have given us this line, let's say it was 50, we would not have used it because it's slanted. We need the actual height. And we can leave this in terms of pi because they didn't tell us how to do it. So 12 squared is 144, and then 144 times 45 is 6,480 pi inches cubed. The volume is 6,480 pi inches cubed. And we will do number 8 together in class. Key thing to remember, area of prisms and cylinders, volume of prisms and cylinders. Volume equals area of the base times the height. So you have to find the area of whatever the base is, then multiply it by the height of the shape from base to base. Have a great day, Wolfpack, and I will see you next class.